Something interesting happening over there on the table.
I do. I have an expert here. He's going to teach us how to fight the flu. We're talking to Thomas Henning from Stratus Building Solutions, Fight the Office Flu Kits. Welcome to QC at 3.
Thank you very much.
Tell me, how did you get in this business?
You know, it's interesting. Started this business looking for ways to help people and help different companies and businesses, but also help people grow and build their wealth.
Yeah, so tell me, so I guess fighting the flu, so this is the kit, right? So, and I guess you've learned that the office is where it's very germy, huh?
There are a lot of germs in the office, and there are many ways to fight them, and this is just one example of different ways to do it with different chemicals.
So tell us, walk us through. So I guess the keyboard, if we have keyboard, is because a lot of people share their keyboards, so I guess we need to clean the keyboards. How do we clean the keyboards?
Good question. You know, there are many hot spots in an office space, and the keyboard is one. The obvious ones are the doorknobs, but even elevator buttons are also hot spots. And those places where people are going in and touching them repeatedly throughout the day are important. You can clean those keyboards with disinfectants, but also using those hard-to-reach places underneath the keyboards with the UVC light there that actually goes across and cleans those hard-to-reach areas and disinfects.
Oh, really? So
yes.
What are the other problem areas that we need to know about?
Other problem areas are obviously in the kitchen. Anytime someone's using a microwave or a refrigerator, a place where there are handles that people are touching multiple times throughout the day. Also, your copiers are also important places for you to think about using. Books that you may share, and believe it or not, pens that you would use.
Wow. So should we just wipe them down right before we use it, every day, once a week? What's the strategy?
Well, you need a program that fits your office based on the use, and you know, you can wipe those down every day. If you're using a professional cleaning services, which I would recommend, you use color-coded chemicals that will actually treat certain surfaces.
So why color-coded? What's the...
Well, it's important that if you're cleaning your bathroom with the red cloth, for example, and the red chemical,
gotcha,
you're not using that same cloth and chemical in the kitchen.
Gotcha.
You want to make sure there's no cross-contamination. So that's very important. But in between those cleans in a professional cleaning organization, you can use, you know, standard cleaning tools out in the local store.
Now tell me about this. It says it's 99.9%. You know, good. So is this good to use like every single time? I
think it's very good to use to keep your hands clean, and it's a very low abrasive way to keep your hands clean and disinfect them after touching another surface. So
tell me, have you been busy? Have businesses been calling you and saying, hey, can you come and clean us up?
You know, actually it has been a busy season already with flu season kicking off for the 1920 season, and we're getting calls all the time.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. And you just started back in October, right?
October 1st.
Wow. And it's been going well.
Going very well. Thank you.
Wow. Wow. So we have this. So this is good. Disinfecting wipes, so we can do this with the microwave and the keyboards and things like that.
You know, this is very good in those in-between cleans to maintain a very nice sterile environment. So I think using these products are going to be very helpful. Yeah. You can wipe down your keyboard, as you said, the microwave, outside the refrigerator. There are many places where you can use it.
Gotcha. Wow. 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 So what do we need to know after this whole segment is over about fighting the flu? What is the number one thing that we need to know?
I think it's prevention. Number one thing to do is prevention. Getting that flu shot is very important. It's still time to do that. The other thing is, you know, washing your hands in hot water for 20 seconds multiple times throughout the day.
Well, they say you're supposed to sing, but happy birthday twice or something like that?
2 times and you're there.
Okay, then. Wow. Wow. So hot water, cold water, warm water, does that make a difference?
It makes a big difference. The hot water is very important because it helps clean the hands and get rid of the bacteria.
Yeah, and if you
use soap.
Yeah, exactly. Now, if you see somebody, you know, who uses the bathroom and then they don't wash their hands and they open up, do you call them back? Do you call them back and say, hey, flu season is here, go wash your hands?
Hopefully it's someone you know and you can have a relationship and do that with. Otherwise, you want to make sure that you stay clear and use the other products.
Yeah, and a lot of people just use a paper towel with that handle.
And that's a good idea. People use paper towels for handles. They use them for turning on and off water, pushing buttons. If you can do that, that helps reduces your exposure.
Now, adults get this, but what about little kids? Because you have preschoolers, you have kindergartners who are in, you know, class and things like that. How can we educate them? What should we tell them?
Yeah, teaching them to wash their hands, not to put their hands in their mouths, which is hard to do, not to put their hands on their eyes. These are the kind of basic things you want to teach them. But, you know, really, you know, if they're sick and coughing, you really want them to stay home as much as possible so not to contaminate anyone else.
Gotcha. Well, thank you so much. How can we get in contact with you?
Reach out to us from stratusbuildingsolutions.com, our website.
Gotcha. All right, then. So if you need a good cleaning, there's your information right there. There's the website, the telephone number, and your Facebook. And we're going to be clean. We're going to be flu-free.
Yes, we will.
Flu-free. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheryl, flu-free. What you got, Cheryl?
Hey, I agree.